Hi, I'm Coach Cowland. We're looking at graphs in science. First of all, we need to ask the question, why do we use graphs? And there are four main reasons. First of all, graphs make numerical patterns easy to spot. When looking at a table of numbers, it's very difficult to spot anomalies or patterns that are going on within them. They also help show relationships between variables. So if you have a dependent and independent variable, you can see how they relate to each other. You can compare data from different data sources, for example, having multiple meters in different places and seeing how they react at the same time, or you can break something down into its constituent parts. Graphs really help visualize what it is that you're looking at. Data analysis through graphs and recording data through graphs is a big part of science. When we draw graphs in our class, I have some guidelines that I would like you to apply. First of all, I would always like you to do your graphs in pencil. Any graph with a straight line, I would expect you to do with a ruler. When you're doing a graph, having a title and a key are really important. Axes should be labeled and the units should be noted. Increments, i.e. the gaps between each of the numbers, should be equally placed. So, for example, on the graph to the right, you can see each of the lines on the y-axis is separated by 50 of the units. Line graphs show dependent and independent variables. They show the relationships between the two of them. These are graphs that we're going to use regularly. We will do things like find the slope, the intercept, and the area beneath the graph. Bar graphs can be used to compare different quantities. They can also be used to find the range, the maximum, the minimum, the average, and other important bits of data. And pie charts are used to break down a whole into its constituent parts. You should all be familiar with all these graphs from math, and we will be looking at them throughout this course. Here are my references. Okay, so that's the end of the presentation. So what I need you to do is go back through it, make notes on everything that we've covered, complete the examples, check that you understand them, write down any questions that you have, things that you would like to go over in class. I'd like you to think of at least 2, and be prepared to continue on working on this in class, and I will see you then. Goodbye.